for including me in this very interesting, very important discussion. I want to thank you for organizing this event and bringing together people from all around the world to discuss about our power and our ability to reshape the world. Esteemed participants, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to be among you in this important event. Human rights are the foundation of United Nations Universal Declaration, showing the value to the whole world. COVID pandemics exposed our weaknesses in many dimensions. It even more emphasized the lack of human rights and taught us to turn this issue with more energy and more new grounds for COVID time, whether inside, but unfortunately women and children had augmented volume of violence against them. Access to health facilities and medicine as elementary human rights affected most vulnerable ones. 2020 put the whole world, countries, government, people, in an unprecedented situation we were totally unprepared to deal with. Even simple masks and gloves were not available in March and April of last year, when pandemic started to spread quickly around the world. Unknown virus took death tolls more than any war happened before. It left a lot of people sick and without proper medicine. It closed businesses and travels. It's now a full year of the world living with this virus. COVID-19 devastated our economies, crashed governments, turned jobs and education to virtual, left without jobs millions of people, confined people to their rooms, unable to move around. Women, myself as an activist for women empowerment, I know that women were unproportionally impacted by these pandemics, with increasing of domestic violence, going out of businesses, lacking the access to health care and education. COVID-19 taught us many lessons, and we learned that the world is more connected than ever in every aspect. It showed solidarity in many cases, but also it showed lack of solidarity, like now in vaccine time. It showed us that whatever happens anywhere in the world, it will sooner than later affect us, whether we are inside our homes. We learned how weak are our health systems, how weak are our education and economy. There won't be a return to old normal. The new normal will be very different from what we used to know. And it will need our joint efforts to create the new normal that will suit the needs of people. Innovation needs to be fast forwarded. And we saw that innovation really had the strong impact with vaccine, with Zoom meetings like this, and other platforms, with e-commerce, with e-education. Innovation needs to be fast forwarded. Pandemics touched unproportionately most vulnerable, poor, minorities, women, and children. This pandemics taught us also the strength of misinformation, the strength of infodemics or fake news, unverified news as sources that grew during these pandemics and affected people's mental health, governments, elections, and many other things. I might say that the world now is operating as in safe mode of Windows and preparing for the adaptation to the new normal, to the virtual one, and hopefully with vaccination, to the new normal communication. So what we need, I think that we all over the world, we need to reshape our health systems. Universal health coverage, not to be only for privileged ones, because wherever the new pandemics start, it will affect all. We have to immunize the whole world, so can we be safe in our houses. We need education that teach human rights. And we need the legislation that protect human rights. We need to enforce technology and innovation to be able to cope with the next challenges that the world might face. We need to fight strongly misinformation and ignorance that flourished using the platform of social media. And we need to include women in every decision making to make the world a better place for all. Together, we have the power to reshape the world. What a nice, what a strong message. And that cannot happen without full respect of human rights. Ambassador Khan, thank you so much for organizing this incredible event, and hopefully see you and others live. Thank you.